published 1744 Eastern Daylight Saving Time, the 6th of May 2018, updated 1925 Eastern Daylight Saving Time, the 6th of May 2018. Mark Hughes was perched on a chair, brow furrowed and hands clasped together. There was no need for a body language expert to explain his mood. Frustration and fury was leaping out of the Southampton manager, and you could understand why. A huge Premier League afternoon had ended with his side fighting for its life, being deprived of two crucial points, and Hughes, as he sat in Goodison Park's media auditorium, was ready to take aim. Jon Moss, the referee, was his target. A sequence of critical decisions made in injury time had radically altered the course of a contest that the visitors had deserved to win, and Hughes was not about to spare his criticism. Southampton boss Mark Hughes, right, was furious with referee Jon Moss at Goodison Park. Tom Davies, left, secured a dramatic late equaliser for Everton against Southampton, message which Hughes made no attempt to disguise, that Moss was not fit enough to cope the demands of a top-flight contest. Phrases such as 30 yards behind players he usually eyes and he's probably getting his breath back were liberally introduced to the narrative. Those words, inevitably, will ensure that Hughes receives correspondence from the Football Association asking for his explanations. Some forms of criticism are simply unacceptable, and they will take a dimmer view at Wembley of Moss's physical capabilities being questioned. But there was one aspect of the Welshman's withering critique that was completely justified. When there is so much money riding on the outcome of these games, it is a prerequisite that the match officials are on top form, and that simply wasn't the case when it mattered against Everton. It always seems a cheap get-out to pinpoint a referee in a Monday analysis, a tactic to deflect the attention from a team's shortcomings. On this occasion, however, Moss brought the focus on himself when losing control in the final 10 minutes. Moss's fitness was questioned after he gave a free kick despite being far from the incident. The standout moment was his decision to penalise Nathan Redmond for a foul on Ramiro Funes Mori. Hughes, correctly, was livid that Moss made the decision from 30 yards away when his assistant, Edward Smart, was almost on top of it. Smart earned praise for spotting a foul by Virgil van Dijk on Eric Lamela through a forest of bodies when Liverpool played Tottenham in February, which led to a last-gasp penalty being awarded. He never flagged this time, so why did Moss make the decision when he was poorly positioned? Then, to exacerbate the matter, why did neither Smart nor Moss stop play when Everton took the free kick from the wrong place? I felt comfortable we were going to see that through, said Redmond, who had earlier scored his first goal of a confidence-draining season. I don't think it's a foul. The linesman hasn't given it, so I'm not really sure what he's seen there. Then they take the free kick 10 yards ahead of where it was. The free kick, which was hoisted upfield, eventually led to Tom Davies pilfering an equaliser after Southampton had lost the defensive shape. Might the defence have remained more solid, though, if Maya Yoshida still been on the field? Nathan Redmond, left, scored Southampton's goal, but they had to be settled for a point. Yoshida was booked, correctly, for a second time after he clattered into Oumar Niasse, but the first yellow card was extremely contentious. Funes Mori's preposterous reaction, rolling around and screaming, convinced Moss to issue a caution when it was nothing more than a coming together, having the sending off and then referees not doing the job happens too often, said Hughes. Before games we shouldn't as management teams worry about which referees we have got, but it happens too often, and that's what everyone does. You worry about the referees about being strong enough, worry about them playing a direct part in getting key decisions correct or incorrect. You shouldn't have to worry about it. They should be the best, and, unfortunately, they are not. The one comfort Hughes could take was that another similar performance against Swansea on Tuesday will keep Southampton in the Premier League. They were excellent and exposed a lack of commitment from those in blue. Sam Allardyce admitted Everton were fortunate to get a point, but more revealing, and in keeping with the day, was the criticism he pointed in the direction of the home supporters. This loveless union between the manager and fans is holding the club back. The loveless union between manager Sam Allardyce and the fans is holding Everton back.